Hang on. Technical difficulties. Oh, good Lord. It's only Wednesday. Let me fix that. Oh, I hope you guys are having a good week. Oh, there we are. Try to get this done before the rain decides whether it wants to fall or not. I hope you guys are having a good week. I'll let you in on a little secret. If you're going to try to badmouth me about one of the videos I do, you can expect yourself to be blocked and the comment deleted. So, if you don't have constructive criticism, hey, can you do this a little bit different? Can you do this a little bit different? Yeah, you ain't going to see any more videos. You're going to get blocked. What, Jeremy? Toro workers. Oh, so I had to laugh last night when I saw that comment come up. I was like, what the hell? You know what I look at it? If you're going to have a comment on my video, I got a white damn hair in my eyebrow. Holy crap. Do you guys see that? You know what's disturbing? This is okay to see gray. This is okay to see gray. This is okay to see gray. When you start seeing gray nose hair stick out of your nose, that's just weird. So, sorry, I digress. As I said, dog with a squirrel. Go off on tangents. Jake break. So, if you try to badmouth me on a video, that's fine. My skin's thick. I just look at it like this. It's a view. You watched my video. Okay. On track here, John. We talked about that guy on the end. That was the Titan Max. Let's talk about this guy right here. The Toro Myride Timecutter. Or Toro Timecutter Myride. However you want to roll that name around. So. Boy, that was a respectful turn. I watched some people, being in this tent, it's right next to, I think, this is Loveland? Right here? This tree here? Being in this tent, doing the tractors and lawnmowers in this tent, there are some people who come whipping through that intersection. It's just like, holy crap, I'm surprised you don't hit something. Someone did actually hit a sign on that corner, not this side of the street, but that side of the street. It was just like, what the hell were you doing? I'm glad I don't live in here. I live in Cambridge Springs. Due south. Get me out of Erie County. Sorry, I digress again. Let's go to this guy. Oh, lordy, 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 lordy. So, Toro Timecutter Myride. Here we go with the dive board seat. It's an interesting concept. I don't know if I like it particularly, but it definitely is interesting. A lot less choices in height. Okay, so you got like 1.5, 2. I'm gonna guess 2.5, 3, 3.5, 4, 4.5, and then 5. Whereas that one over there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, like 15 different choices in height. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 50-inch iron forged cutting system, 50-inch deck. You know my opinions about fabricated and pressed decks. I think fabricated decks are a more heavy-duty deck, and you take a better beating. Simple tires. This guy is at $51.99, so basically about a little over $5,200 out the or with that and stuff. Simple control board, the PTO, the hour meter, the throttle, the choke, the key. Nice big pocket for your phone, and beverage koozie, big old gas cap. Wow, I like this thought. This is kind of neat. It's got a wing knob to adjust where you want to do this. Okay, I do that. I do like that. There's no up and down on this, but you can tip it back and forth really easy by turning the wing knob that's on the handle. Myride suspension system. Come here. Oh. It sucks getting old. You know that? Come here, you. All right. Right here is a Myride suspension system. Let me adjust her here. Oh. Well, that's a neat little feature. This handle raises and lowers a bar and a hinge underneath here. So you can adjust how firm or how spongy or bouncy you want your seat. Kind of neat. Kawasaki FR691V engine, regular full-size battery. Now, remember what I keep reminding you of. This side is your emissions. This side will have the engine sticker. Take a picture of that. Take a picture of the model number of your mower. Oh, actually, I'm wrong. Right here's the engine sticker. They keep changing it. Right there's the engine sticker. Take a picture of that. Take a picture of the model number of the mower. You'll get a lot farther with those numbers trying to find yourself some parts or doing maintenance on your mower here. Big old gas tank. Yeah. It's a nice mower. 50 inches. Big deck. Not like the 60-inch, but still cool. Still heavy duty. Whee! Hello. Ugh. Oh, lift your head. Dust on the screen. So, $5,200. It's like $51.99. Basically, call it $5,200, right? $5,200 for the mower. Taxes might put it about $53 or so. It's not bad. Not a bad mower at all. So repair times start from when your machine gets dropped off here, not when the paperwork gets written up. Okay. I'm asking all my friends and people who watch these videos to spread that word around. GERLACHs' repair time is when the machine gets dropped off at the building, because then it goes to a bin. It gets separated by weeks, and it goes from there. our guys are working on a ton of mowers. So kind of sucks when you become almost the only mower company in Erie that's doing mower repairs. Sometimes we don't get it right. Please give us a call. We'll get it back in here as quickly as possible. If you do pick it up yourself and drop it off yourself, or drop off and pick it up yourself, bring it back in. If that's part of your work order that we did, we'll pick it up. Other than that, we're human. Sometimes it comes from the factory. We don't build them. Literally, we get a box, take the sides off, steering wheel on, seat on, throw a little gas in it, make sure it drives, make sure blade comes off and on. Here's the thing. I'm going to show you guys. There's where the problem is. I ain't got no grass. Stay. I ain't got no grass to test this under a load. There's a little bit out in the woods, but that grass goes down into a little gully and stuff. We get your mower out back there, we might not be getting it back out. It'll have to be pulled back out. So I ain't got no grass to test it under a load. We'll try, but if we send it back and there's something still wrong, give us a call. Right back away. Hey, you just dropped it off. I went to go jump on it, mow. Something's still wrong. You need to come back out and pick it up. Please be descriptive as possible with the problem. How long do you mow, or how long does it run before it acts up? What are you doing to make it, or what are you doing at the time that it acts up? Okay? Be as descriptive as possible. Now, mind you, have whoever writes it up read back what they wrote. Be as descriptive as possible on what's going on with your machine. Okay? Sometimes we kind of have to reword it a little bit because there's only so much of a paragraph we can put in there. And the guys in the back, their eyes kind of go glassy, go, what am I supposed to do? So, after 20 minutes of mowing grass, it starts to spit and sputter. We know, okay, we have to try to find a piece of grass that we can try to mow or try to replicate that, putting it under load. So, be descriptive as possible when you drop it off your machine or when you call us and have it scheduled to be picked up. Our time starts when your machine gets here, not when we write it up. So you could write it up today and have it picked up next week. No, that time frame does not start. It starts when the machine gets here. Age does dictate availability of parts. So if you have a 20 or 30-year-old machine, my suggestion, do a diagnostic on it. They'll go through everything it needs for the machine. They'll go through all the prices, and they'll see what's available and what's not available. That'll help you dictate whether or not you want to fix it or not. A diagnostic is like $45. So that'll definitely help you out when you have an older machine or a machine whose company is not around anymore, like Simplicity. Simplicity is a company that's not around anymore. Snapper's older stuff, Snapper I think was bought up by another company. They still kept the name, but like their older stuff, I don't know. It gets kind of fuzzy trying to find stuff. Other than that, be patient. I know sometimes you kind of go, what's the hold up? Husqvarna is the absolute worst to find parts for. We order stuff and it's on delay with no ETA. So we could try to help you out. Like yesterday I had a customer, he was waiting for a bolt, a Husqvarna bolt. It was on delay or wasn't in the warehouse. There was no ETA of arriving. So he's like, do you know what size it is? You know what? Let me figure that out. Ooh, that got quiet. Oh, there's a car. He says, do you know what size bolt that is? I figured it out. I read him the numbers. I told him how to write it all out and stuff. And I says, yeah, hardware store will have that. Should have that for you. Sometimes we're able to figure out a workaround for parts that are on delay with no ETA. Ask us. We could try to figure that out for you so that you can at least say, hey, you know what? Cancel what I ordered. I'll go to here and get it. We'll try to do that for you. I would probably say a good 75% of the time we can get that done. That 25%, no, you might be SOL. Sorry, out of luck. No other way to put it. Other than that, that's the Toro Timecutter 50-inch deck, $51.99. Kawasaki engine. Nice mower. The Toros are big yard homeowner and landscaper. So if you got a big yard, these are the ones you want to. These are the ones you want to definitely look at. Other than that, guys, I love you. I got another Toro for tomorrow. Then Saturday will probably be a Gravely this week in this lineup. So, guys, I love you. I appreciate every single one of you. I appreciate y'all watching the videos. Last night or yesterday's video went to like 800 views in less than 24 hours. I loved that. That's awesome. That shows Facebook that these videos are worth putting out there and pushing and saying, hey, you may want to watch this. So, I'm still trying to hit 1,000 before the end of summer. Got a couple more months to go. Let's get that done, guys. It's nice and cool. I love it. I love you guys. I'll talk to you tomorrow about, what are you? Another Toro Myride. This is the blackout version. Not blackout version, but blacked out version. I love you. Let's keep this one thing in the front of our foreheads, right? Let's treat each other the way we'd want to be treated. Makes life easy. Catch you in the next one. Peace.